Now, here's Chief Meteorologist Tony Petrarca with your live Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
Well, still tracking this spring-like storm, at least for the east coast of the United States. Wind gusts so far on the order of 40 to 50 miles per hour, but the strongest winds yet to arrive, and that should occur during the pre-dawn hours early tomorrow morning, unfortunately for the morning commute. As we take a look at live Pinpoint Doppler 12 radar, so far this evening it's just been sporadic showers every now and then, a few heavier downpours, but there is steadier rain off to our west. You can spotlight it right over there across the Hudson Valley of New York, and that is headed our way during the overnight hours into early tomorrow morning. And again, these downpours and very strong wind will coincide with the early morning commute, so it will create problems as far as travel, at least for a short time. But weather headlines: increasing wind for this evening, going up and up hour by hour, with the strongest winds in a narrow window between roughly 4 o'clock in the morning until about 8. That's when these wind speeds will be realized, between roughly 55 and 65 mile-an-hour gusts. That kind of magnitude can take down tree limbs and power lines. We've had sporadic outages so far, but more than likely they'll start to increase, at least scattered throughout the overnight into very early tomorrow morning. Downtown Providence, cloudy, windy, mild, scattered showers every now and then. All locations that are well into the 50s, spring-like, very impressive temperatures considering it's a January night, so quite warm. In fact, all locations in the upper 50s, some spots close to 60. In fact, we could briefly nudge 60 degrees tonight before cooler air starts to arrive by tomorrow afternoon, especially tomorrow night. Big storm system, and notice the widespread rain, this solid area of green, even a few embedded thunderstorms, is still off to our west, and this will approach very late tonight into early tomorrow morning, and then kind of scooting out to sea by later tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon. But the strongest wind, the heaviest rain, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, early on. Look at the temperature though, 55. By late morning, I expect to see a little bit of sunshine, and then the temperature starts to drop off as skies clear out. Still a windy day tomorrow, but not as windy as what we're expecting later tonight and early tomorrow morning. Excuse me, these storms feed on contrasting air masses. In other words, it's spring-like in New England, winter chill across the Great Lakes, and anytime you get this big temperature difference over a short distance, storms feed off of that contrast, and you get wind, you get showers and thunderstorms, and that's why we have the wind machine going. Here are the futurecasts, wind speeds, the forecast in gusts overnight through tomorrow morning. This is about 6 a.m., 55 to 60 miles per hour out of the south. Now the wind speeds come down a little bit. Tomorrow afternoon, it's more like a gust between 40 and 45, and then they'll drop tomorrow evening and tomorrow night. So the strongest winds by far would be early in the morning and certainly during the overnight hours with some downpours, temperatures in the upper 50s. Early morning rain and wind, and then drying out. Initially it's 55, but then by the afternoon it actually drops, but at least the sun comes out. A windy and cooler day, or cooling off, as temperatures drop into the 40s. Much colder air coming in Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yeah, that's snow on Sunday. And maybe a small accumulation. This is one that's worth watching the second half of the weekend as far as the potential for some snow. And then another chance coming up on Tuesday with temperatures in the 30s. So as warm as it is right now, colder weather, seasonally cold weather, returns as early as tomorrow night into Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But the bigger weather story in the short term, late tonight, early tomorrow morning, the potential for some damaging wind gusts up until about 9 o'clock in the morning.
It's kicking up?
It is.
Okay.